Okay. Is it live? Okay. Got it on Facebook. I'm just there it is on YouTube. Just so I can see the comments. Hello everyone. I'm just gonna type a comment here on YouTube. Hello everybody. Hey Sandy, how are you? Okay. Yeah, we're getting there. We are
not getting there. But
another day in paradise. Sandy, what can I say? Another day in paradise. If this is paradise, I don't want to come back.
You just need a really long Ethernet cable to go from the house to the shop.
I don't want to come back to paradise if this is it. Yeah. We need like a 15-kilometre ether cable or something.
Hey,
hello, Naomi John. What do you mean your video's gone back?
No, it's back now.
Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Tanya. We're amazing. Still doing class tonight after the few. Yeah. Well, it's either do a class, Tanya, or curl up in a corner and cry. Hello, my beautiful daughter. How are you, Naomi John? Or our beautiful daughter. Some people think that because there are adult children and small children and medium-aged children, so our children are boy, girl, and they're 24, 21, 15, and 7, that like some are his and some are mine, or some are mine and some are ours. And no, they're all ours. Quentin and I have been a couple since we were teenagers. So we have been married for 26 and a half years. Yep. Hello, Di. It's been a tough year for everyone, Sandy. It has. And, you know, some people have had it a hell of a lot worse than we have.
Yeah, we've only got no internet.
That's good. Naomi John, it's good that you're good, darling. Yeah, we've got no internet still at work, and 2 trips to the Telstra store. And honest to goodness, it's one of the most belittling experiences.
Enjoy your football match, Marlene.
Some of the service is great. Like the young man was wonderful, but I'm going to say the manager's service was terrible. But the young man that served me at Telstra did his absolute best. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Marlene. To watch later, I'm watching. Oh, wish him well for us, Marlene. I hope he wins. Hello, Trish. People, it is a tough act to follow you, Mum. Oh no, darling, you're my clone girl. Hello, Pam. How are you? It was Pam's birthday week this week.
Was it?
Yeah, so we've got no internet still. Telstra hung up on me 4 times this afternoon. I think their system's glitching out now. But the lady this morning in Townsville at Telstra was absolutely wonderful. And she did inform the NBN that no, they hadn't fixed the problem. So they needed to come and fix the problem, not just say they fixed the problem like they did. Quentin has gone and bought, I got him to get me a little 4G modem prepaid 3 gigabyte thing, which probably burned through in a couple of days. But I don't think the girl activated it at Officeworks. So I'm just going to tell you, Officeworks is $20 cheaper than Harvey Norman, Kmart, and Better Electrical for that particular product.
Not that we're hoping that your modem dies.
But if you're after one and you can take them anywhere and it provides a Wi-Fi, it's a Wi-Fi provider. So it don't work. But we had to get no on music. We were running late for music this afternoon, so
we got some music with a minute to spare.
Yeah, we've spent time with Quentin's mum and stepdad and that, and then Jim was over. He actually got the phone call to go home.
Where are you?
He actually got the phone call to go home. Where are you? So this is what we did this week. I'm going to show you what we did this week in the Creative Family Group. That's where we do our classes. No more waffling about my problems and the flooding, and I can tell you all about it later. it's interesting. Hopefully there's none tomorrow.
Was it week 10 right now?
There's less carpet again today. There's less furniture. Today's was furniture. So this is what we did on Tuesday morning in our card making class. I don't know what you're going to call it. It's a steppy, foldy thing, but it's a pockety front, and yeah, it's card. It's card with a difference. So that's what we did on Tuesday. We used Uniquely Creative Seize the Day this week, and then on Wednesday night we made this. There are still some kits for this left, I think. So this is the double we made on Wednesday night. So we've got 7 photos on a double, and space for journaling, but you could just leave it as space. So that's what we did on Wednesday night. And then let's put this over here. Just need to show you. So last Friday night was this one, and if you missed it, we used the tissue paper and some acrylic paint, and this was the Islands collection. And then the Friday night before, if you did miss that, now we had 2 orders that were meant to be delivered today. So 2 orders meant to arrive, nothing turned up. So what do you think was meant to be in one of those orders? Yes, the Stamperia was meant to be delivered today. And something else, another surprise, was meant to be delivered today. So this was what we did not last Friday, but the Friday before. So as soon as it arrives, we will have more kits go live on the online store for this. Lots more kits for this little mini book. So yeah, Quentin is answering lots of questions. We've had no internet at work, so we've been struggling to answer questions. The accountant has helped us out with some internet access via a stick thing just to run a cash register, but it's not what we used to. Our Wi-Fi used to be on Super Juice, so the Wi-Fi was better internet than anything else. Better than to get it out the back. But
yes, even
we'll
printing postage labels was a
printing postage labels. We can't print anything else.
Postage labels.
It's like the 1980s. You can't use a printer without internet. That's just dodgy.
Well, we got postage labels and docket printers.
Postage label and docket printer. That's what we managed to get working. But the other 2 printers won't work. So Dreamland, this is paper 1. And then we got paper 2. Paper 3. Paper 4, this is Tanya D's favourite one. This is for her. Paper 5. And paper 6.
A good scribe if you're putting up links for you.
So we're going to use Dreamland tonight. I'm just piling stuff up over here. And I'm going to use...
I'm just going to grab my book, Dee, so I can write you down on my list of people. Hang on, too.
And I've got the back of my... This is my Kiki K 2020 family calendar, but after March we just didn't write in because it was just a bit of a dodgy year. So I'm going to use the Stars and Moon. I don't think I've used this before. So I had actually thought about doing a baby page tonight and using this. I had thought about it earlier in the week, so I've got a heap of these cut. So our machines we don't run our cutting machines on Bluetooth, even though we can. The Bluetooth's a bit, the Wi-Fi gets a bit sketchy for running the machines because if there's an interruption, they just lose their business.
8 machines all in the one.
8 machines on Bluetooth doesn't. Yeah, we like to have them on a plug-in service, but the printers, I got a printer that will not plug in. Actually, I've got 2 printers that will not work properly plugged in. So this is what you get. Oh, and you do have those little center things, but I'm just not going to use those. So you get a lot in there. So I'm thinking maybe we'll use that. But that's probably heaps and not that. That's probably heaps for a page. What am I going to put it on? So I really like, I'm being inspired by the new saltwater taffy, which is sort of similar. I really like this. It's a bit of an inspiring piece of, I love the colour, this corally colour. Does go with Beautiful Family as well. I have got Lemoncraft here to show you as well.
Yes, we meant to have two other things, but it just didn't allow.
Something like that. What do we think? And then we could put a photo there. I don't know about the wood. What we could do.
Oh, Deborah's got this weekend at home. Oh. Oh,
So we did intend to this week. Today, we did intend today to go into work and get stuck in and
print our giblets out.
Get printing and get going. Well, we expected the internet to be back on. They did tell us it would be back on today, but it wasn't. So I had to ring Telstra. So we did expect, even without that, to be able to get some stuff done and not go to Telstra twice. And but I didn't.
He's asking, could she use this page for a boy?
Yeah, well, you could just change the colours. And I've got this Dreamin' title. Helen's Dreamin'.
I thought you would have grabbed like perfectly perfect.
No, Dreamin'.
What was the other one that was there?
Look at a sleeping baby.
Cherish.
My baby doesn't sleep at the moment very well.
Yeah, we need a refund on the sleep.
I don't know why we booked. Yeah, I need to buy that. I don't know why when we're going away. When we're going away for her eye operation, so we'd leave next weekend, next Sunday. Why we have booked a 2-bedroom apartment on the sunny coast, because she's probably not.
That's for you and her to sleep in the main bed, and I'll sleep in the other bed.
Yeah, away from us. You'll have a bit of a break from us, eh?
Because Amelia Ann sleeps like not
she's
vertical.
Starfish. Her and her sister, they're starfish.
She can kind of go on all sorts of angles and be, no matter what happens, you end the scene to get a knee under the ribs.
So, see, it's sort of similar to, there's not much saltwater taffy left. So I grabbed these are the things that are left. There is more saltwater taffy coming. So I thought, it's nice. I grabbed a few things that will go with this. So there's this vellum from Tranquility. This watercolor vellum. And then there was these tassels from Uniquely Creative. And then you could put feet on here as well. Like you could put a pair of feet here if you really wanted to.
Our daughter says that's the most comfortable position ever.
Yep. And then with Dreamland, you've got the frames. And then there are different fairies, and they've got different skin tones and hair colours and things and clothes. So there's 9 different fairies, but I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ones there. There's 2 different. I did fussy cut some flowers. But, I don't know if I'd need flowers.
There's needs and wants,
Needs and wants, yes. Needs and wants. Oh, I've got a flare. You could definitely use this. There's a little bit of Lemoncraft left too. If you missed out on Lemoncraft, or if you haven't grabbed it. Oh, and I thought that these might look nice too, these enamel dots. And then you've also got that would look nice, the doilies. But yeah, so there's lots of options. I think maybe that, and I like the timber.
There you go. Deborah loves the fairies, and she said they go with Swan Princess. Very nice.
They do actually. They do. I'm actually thinking, let's move these letters away. Let's get rid of them. I do most times give you the middles of letters so you can make a second word. They don't always look good, middles. I'm thinking we could fill all of these. I really like that colour. You could do a blue background or any colour. I'm thinking we could fill all the moon and these stars with the yellow. And then maybe we could put some of put the lilac in the word or something. Maybe.
Tooth fairy, yes, we do have a tooth fairy set, don't we?
Yes, we do have tooth fairy colour cuts.
Let me have a look, Carol. Carol's just asking about tooth fairies.
Yep, we have tooth fairy colour cuts. Just going to sit that there for sizing. Okay. So let's put some glue on this. Oh my gosh, this is the new one.
He's in that shower, so just remind me of it.
Yeah, you've got to keep an eye on the shower.
Noah loves hot showers. The longer the better, in Noah's opinion.
Fairy dust would look good with this. Yes, there were some very cute colour cuts.
Yeah, I just put a link up now. Oh, sorry, Dee. You popped up and you just got the link.
Expect a call from you, Pam. So the phone is diverted, Miss. Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, Dee. You just popped
Naomi
up and
Johns.
the link.
So when we stay in Brisbane, Naomi, Amelia, and I share Naomi's queen size bed, and it's rather interesting because they're a pair of starfish. Look, I need a pin.
I destroyed the pin the other
I know.
Would you like another pin?
My new applicator bottle.
Oh no, not the new one.
Yeah,
We'll have to get the vice grips on this one too.
I'm just gonna look at the messages. Yeah, so it's very interesting. Just use a blue wood and it would be awesome. Yeah, it would be awesome with a blue or a tealy colour would be nice. Oh no, the runaway teal wood papers. Oh, that teal, yeah. Yeah, definitely. 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 Oh, that's good. You finished some pages today, Di. It's a quilting pin I just received.
It's in my scout sign kit that I'm going to need. I like the scanning badges.
It's in the badge bucket. Sign badges on. Okay. Now we've got, this is just Dimensional Magic in an applicator bottle. I'm just trying to be economical whether I'm going to put purple or yellow behind the green. And I think I might put the lilac. I think it'd be pretty. But yeah, so we got to work yesterday and it was a bit wet. So we worked out today that our neighbour that's causing our flooding, at the building next door to us, not particularly attached to us, not the fish and chip shop.
He's got a 1 foot gap between us and him. Not
There's a
even
1 foot gap,
half.
but the gutter runs uphill.
Yeah, gravity doesn't work in his gutter.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I suppose I need to replace my roof." And yeah, you can all imagine what Quentin said. Quentin had to get onto our roof today.
It's like Spider-Man. No, you can ladder.
I had to borrow Uncle Colin's ladder from the fish and chip shop.
He thanked me for reminding him that his brother borrowed it off him 6 months ago.
Yeah, so Uncle Keith had to return Uncle Colin's ladder so that we could get on the roof. It was back within an hour. He must have gave him a bit of a, well, he was probably more likely to get it back quickly by it being needed by us to check on the whirlybird that was leaking. Because we went in today and there's a leaking whirlybird.
It's not,
What it is where the water, one of the points where a lot of water comes out of the gutters and the fascia of the building next door to us, it's actually damaged the sealant around.
Not only his gutters rotten, his pipes are.
His pipes and gutters are all rotten. The fascias are rotten. So it's damaged the sealant where the whirlybird attaches to the roof, and some water's just seeping under there. Not a lot. And then coming down the wall of my office area. We did find that 3 rivets have come out in one of our flashings, which is how it's getting in the bathroom as well. It's coming in the bathroom about 3 or 4 spots. The blue tack stopped 3 of them, and we just found another one. So Quentin's just going to put some new rivets in. We've got a plan with the bathroom.
It's been drizzling all day, so it really wasn't the best weather to be up there trying to.
He put some sealant around the whirlybird, but it'll get there. We've got a plan with our bathroom, what we're going to do in our bathroom to mitigate any future issues. It's amazing. We're going to do more about his water problems than what he is. But yeah, we've got a plan on how we're going to adjust our bathroom setup. We're going to sort of remove our shower pan and have a drain in the floor instead, and the shower won't have a pan to catch the water. It'll just drain on the floor. We don't use the shower very often. We probably only use it about 5 times a year. So we'll just be careful when we do use it. I hope the kids are careful when they use it. But yeah, it's just sometimes handy to have if you've got to go from school and then you don't have much time when a kid's got to have a shower and get changed into like good clothes to go somewhere. So it is handy for that. But yeah, we're going to do that in our free time. And once we've done that, we should be right.
I'm just answering some questions.
Yeah. We are trying to, if you don't hear straight back from us when you send us a message, we're not being ignorant. We're just still trying to catch up.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm trying to keep up with everybody with the messages.
Duct tape would be an amazing thing.
Duct tape.
Duct tape does not make water run uphill.
Duct tape's not necessarily the right tool for this job.
Blue tack I didn't think would work, but it did.
Blue tack has been a very good short-term fix.
I just couldn't think of anything else that would stick to wet bricks.
Yeah.
That would be easy to remove. Okay, sorry, yeah.
But yeah, we'll get there. We're just going to make some adjustments.
Go and zip ties in the hay bale. It's good.
Yeah, zip ties. Yeah.
Baling's fine. Oh my god, my father used to have that everywhere. Yeah, the tie on.
But Dad used to like a good zip tie.
We used to use a lot of zip ties in the truck to tie the paper rack.
Zip
so
ties.
The best thing to tie the paper rack to the side of the truck.
Zip ties are really, really good.
That and pool noodles with a split down the side.
Yeah, pool noodles to protect things from rubbing against each other in the truck. We've got 1 million cut up pool noodles too. I just can't bring myself to chuck them in landfill. Like,
what is hay band? Baling twine.
Baling twine.
Oh.
What they tie hay bales up with.
I'll give you a link. Comes in orange and black. The orange is like a colour that just sticks in your head forever.
Yeah.
Once you've seen it, you won't forget it. It's nylon cord, basically.
Yeah, some producers only use certain colours. Who did we used to get the stuff with the black? That was what we always had at Biggerdon, at Didcot, wasn't it? It was always black baling twine, wherever we got. I think that was from Billow, but...
Here's someone in South Australia that might need a
plug for their hay bales.
balingtwine.com.au.
It's kind of plastic.
Yeah, you can make. I've seen that too, Sandra. Make holders for horses with it.
Yep. I've seen rugs. Lady at Mandubra used to make like rugs, woven rugs with used baling twine.
The Redshaw's plumbing tips says that.
Yeah.
Pam, if you use our plumbing tips, guaranteed you're gonna have a leak.
So our phone friend for plumbing is our son, who did the summer between year 10 and 11 and the summer between year 11 and 12. We put him out as a plumber's TA to help some friends out with their business, and it's been really good because we don't pay anyone to replace toilets or fix toilets. Milton does it, and Quentin, if Milton's not home, Quentin just does the phone a child, and the child talks him through how to fix the toilet. So yeah,
it's got to have some uses, hasn't it?
Yep. He's
MacGyver. No, we're not MacGyvers.
No, that actually, my MacGyver incident with my car did come up in my feed the other day, and I was going to share it, and I thought better of it.
Oh God, we'll be getting ads for hay baling twine in our Facebook feeds now.
Oh, Quentin.
Oh dear. I haven't paid any attention to what you're doing there, dear. So
I like this.
What have you bought yourself?
A word.
What paper have you got there?
Oh, piece of paper number 4.
Dreamland.
That's too dark, isn't it?
And you got a star and moons. What are we calling that? Moons and stars?
It's Moon and Star. It's online. You could have put a link up to it.
Moon and star. I'll do that now. Dreamland.
What about this one?
Moon and star. And you got the word dreaming.
Mm-hmm. What about this? This is paper number 2. Don't look at the back. What was that? On Tuesday I keep getting gardening ads and science courses. Oh, Naomi John. But you shouldn't have looked up photosynthesis and genetically... Are you getting stuff about genetically modified food?
Wow.
Oh, I don't know if we're amazingly talented, Dee. I wouldn't go that far.
Not if you saw us today. Motivation was a bit low today.
Yeah, no. And when the Telstra phone thing kept hanging up on me, Rowena can attest to that because she was with me. We were trying to work out what cardstock I'd used on a particular page, and then it hung up. It's a beep, beep, beep. I was not happy.
Oh, that's a great day to go to Deborah. Deborah got to go to Grandparents' Day at school.
Oh, cool. I reckon we'll be in our hundreds before we get to go to Grandparents' Day. Hey, Naomi John.
We'll be getting pushed in on our wheelie walkers.
On our wheelie walkers, yeah, pushed in on wheelchairs.
With a ventilator.
Yep.
I haven't even started the kit for tonight yet. Is this going to be a baby page, dear?
I think so.
So I should call it Dreamland baby page or something.
Yes. He got in trouble because he'd been given things dodgy names. And even he can't find them with his dodgy, crappy names.
Well, you know.
He's just dodgy Mogoji.
Dreamland baby Friday Night Live or baby layout?
Maybe scrapbook layout.
Scrapbook.
Come on, get your SEO on.
Oh, put me SEO on. Goodness gracious. Word seeding. Did you see that thing? That's word seeding.
I wouldn't have called it that, but obviously that's what it's meant to be called.
Ah, you haven't been listening to people I listen to in the morning.
Who are you listening to in the morning?
Some.
Oh, you've been watching Skillshare videos?
Not Skillshare, no. Something else popped up this morning. Oh, that's interesting.
That's interesting.
What's the date today?
Try to get him to learn stuff. I'm trying to get one of my children to learn. Actually, two of my children don't read to learn. They need to read to learn. Hey, Naomi John. I read to learn.
I'm sure that, you know, Matthew Riley books are good for learning things.
My husband doesn't read to learn either. I do. So, hopefully tomorrow I can get our lady dye printer, who's very temperamental. She is very temperamental.
You've got to get her to go on a new server.
God, she's going to hate me. Hopefully I can get her to print tomorrow, because until I can get her to print, I can't send retreat kits out.
Yeah. We'll get fired up. We're going to have to work out a delay.
I haven't worked out. Well, it depends on how long it takes us to be able to get stuff done. You know what? The missing new product for Beautiful Family will probably arrive before I get to send out kits. I'm just getting further behind every day. I only need to make a couple more sets of the bears for the kits. Now that I know, well, there's a few people that haven't picked, so they're just going to end up, I'm sorry, with whatever I pick for them. Hopefully they don't think they're horrible colours, but I've got made for the people that haven't picked. People that have picked, I just need to cut. I need to make print 6, I think. I'm short. Because some customers, the teal was obviously very, very popular.
If you just reach through your monitor, Sandra, you'll be able to grab Elisa's Stars and Moons if you can't find yours.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Sandra, you can't find yours. I'm sure you bought these.
She's sure she has too, but she can't find them. She's frustrated.
I'm sure Sandra would have bought them.
Want some strawberries?
Did your brother just eat strawberries in front of you?
No, I ate her leftover dinner.
You ate her leftover
Could you
dinner.
put some strawberries in a bowl and microwave them for a minute, please?
Just, yeah.
Ooh, this is cool.
No one's over on YouTube, but that's okay. That means that everyone's internet must be working well. So we do
Nice and
stream this to
frozen.
YouTube as well, so that if you have issues with Facebook, because everyone's internet's a little bit different, and sometimes YouTube works better and sometimes Facebook does. It's not necessarily about the platforms, it's just about internet service.
If you do buy a kit and you use the QR code on the kit to watch the class, it will take you to the YouTube
It
one.
will take you to YouTube, because the YouTube QR codes actually are a little less glitchy.
And you don't have to be signed into Facebook.
So for the Facebook QR codes, which is pre like week 6 this year or something, or week 7, maybe week 5, you have to be signed into, you've got to be signed into Facebook before, on the device, before you scan the QR code. So that lady that bought that kit, Quentin, that needed to find the video,
Yes.
that video's linked in the QR code that
I've
she's
already
got.
told her that. Oh, Carol's joining us. Hello, Carol.
Hello, where's Carol?
Carol Labrose. Carol Thompson.
How do you know she's joining?
She's on the video.
Did she just say something?
Yes, she's left a comment. She said,
Oh.
good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Carol. We all miss you. Carol's visiting her mum in England at the moment, and we do miss her.
It's actually
No, but it's morning over in England where Carol's visiting her mum.
Different time zone.
Okay.
So when we're asleep, they're awake.
Yeah, we're going to have questions about that, and I'm very disappointed. The boys that we live with, that Amelia and I share a house with at the moment, haven't researched how pencils are made, and I keep getting asked the question, and I'm not doing the research and finding it. They need to do that. I did microwaves and washing machines. Thank you.
Hopefully we're all dry now. Oh, yeah. Nearly. Nearly.
I was chatting to Milton on the phone this afternoon, and the rain started pouring again.
No glitches so far. Well, there you go. See?
Ah, there we go.
I'm taking all the Russian hackers. What did I say?
Oh, Quentin. Geez, I better download this one straight away.
Okay. I'm going to dream and talk.
So I'm just cutting out the middle of my letters, and then I'm just gonna. I'm cutting on an angle.
What colour is that glitter card you used here?
What glitter card?
Behind the moon. Oh, no, that's a piece of paper. Such and such. Yeah. Hang on.
This is a piece of paper number 4.
Oh.
I told you that.
Are
I
you
told
going to
you.
use the timber?
What's that?
I was just thinking the timber was paper paper.
The timber's pattern paper 3, isn't it?
I don't know. You haven't told me.
Now you've got me questioning. I have told you which pieces I was using,
You said.
and a piece of paper number 3 for the glitter.
Well,
Oh.
now I will write down Dreamland.
Considering that the timber is paper 3,
Yes. Dreamland 3.
so you only wrote the glitter card down,
I only wrote the glitter card down.
the glitter paper. Dearie me. Have you all met my dodgy husband?
You just would go a long way to find help as good as I am. Maybe be quiet.
I think Naomi John's on the countdown. What is it? 8.5 days until she sees it. We're on the countdown as well. Haven't seen the kids since Christmas, but Noah's probably not going to be able to come with us because it's exam week.
And he's
Such a
in
bugger.
year 10 and those marks count.
Yeah, it's the pointy. Well, it wouldn't matter if it was grade 1. He wouldn't have missed an exam for anything. I think he'd have to be on death's door to miss an exam.
I'm just going to put baby. You can make this a baby boy or a baby girl.
Yeah, I think he could do this for anything. Boys or girls. I don't know what we're going to do with it.
Well, that's for you to work out. I'm just here for, Easter's coming up too. So,
Yeah, I know. Yep.
She's coming up for Easter, she says. Right.
Is a brother.
You'll still be homeless at Easter.
They're both coming to see us when we go down to the sunny coast. Apparently, he's driving her up. I don't know if he's told her that yet, but he's told me. Hopefully he's in a good mood, not in a lecturing mood, because he'll be lecturing Naomi about something. Dreaming.
We can bring the microwave down with us.
Okay. So, I've got this. I like these colours. It's sort of pretty. So soft and pretty, and here's my bag of photos. My bag of black cardstock.
On Sunday, Naomi. On next Sunday.
What's she on with?
I thought he was flying up.
For what? Easter?
I don't know. I think he's
Oh.
flying up for Easter.
He probably is flying home for Easter. He likes to fly home for Easter.
You like the photos?
Yeah, I'm making some fake photos. I'm thinking 2.
These poor people haven't too many comments.
We're yapping with our daughter. So 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. Now this isn't part of the page. This is just my fake photo. So if you make your photos slightly smaller than 4 by 6, like if you trim a tiny bit off them, you actually get a whole lot more bang for your buck as far as your photo mats go.
So how many 5 3/4 by 3 3/4 do you make? 2.
I'm just seeing. I'm going to see if we can get this out of half a piece. Like if I can get this out of half a piece of paper, that means that it reduces the price of the kit. And I am all about economics for you guys. So then we need 2 pieces that are 4 by 6. So you could get away with half a sheet of paper 2 in your kit, Quinn.
Yep.
So this is going to be a fakey photo. I'm getting a bit too used to using fakey photos. I think I need to devote some time to printing photos. Instead of taking fussy cutting to the Swannies Coast with me, which I won't do in the car, I don't have scissors in the cab of the car. Maybe I should sort my photos out and work out what I'm printing. But that would mean my family would actually have to send me photos.
I sent you photos.
His mother sends me more photos than he does.
Oh,
Millie Ann's pretty bummed. One of her best friends is having a birthday party while we're away.
she has been to Avery's party since prep.
Yeah.
She was telling me all the time. So it was always going to be great. Because Avery's family lived in last night. I love the individual. After using that.
I think I need to trim the page. It's too big. What do we think? What colour those? Okay, let's cut our page down to 12 inches. So if you're doing a virtual retreat and you haven't picked your colour of bears, you need to do that. Or you're just going to end up with whatever I send you.
I love.
Just trimming that to 12 inches. That looks better.
Can I change from purple to blue as I have grandkids? Can I change from purple glitter to the blue as I have grandkids? Yeah. I think Joey's talking about behind the Dreamland.
Yeah, you could use blue behind the Dreamland. Definitely, you could use whatever colour you prefer. Okay, so behind, I'm going to cut the middle out of the photo mats.
I think she means behind the photo mats too.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. Change the purple for whatever colour you wanted. I did cut out flowers, but
Okay, so Marie said it was looking beautiful.
I don't
Said
think it needs flowers.
really pretty. Sherry said looks good.
I don't know.
Moon and stars.
Hum. What am I gonna do? It needs something. Or maybe it doesn't need anything.
Can I add a thought? I'll write it down, Joanne. Yes, we'll
What's
work
the
it
matter?
out. Joanne wants 4 of these kits and we're going to make it with blue.
I don't know what blue we're gonna use.
The blue glitter. She's saying.
What blue glitter?
From your other range.
Oh, the blue and red.
Yeah.
What's in the back of that?
Good question. We'll come back to you, Joanne. We'll come up with a plan. All kits in blue.
Oh, dearie me. He agreed to it and he's doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I probably will end up doing it. Just so you know, it'll be me.
Good at delegating. Okay, so Karen said white flicks all over the background.
Yep, I'm thinking that's a good idea.
Representing stars. Cool idea. Maybe a journaling piece.
Yep.
Bottom right corner, says Cheryl.
I'm sure I put behind the foam tape. No.
Yeah, the phone tape over here.
No. Because I'm a bit low. I'm sure I put foam tape in the tub.
I know where there's a phone tape.
Where's there a foam tape? Where is my foam tape?
I know where there's a phone tape.
He won't own foam tape. That's an interesting concept, isn't it? Look, it's been getting torn.
Sequin, says Doc.
Sequins would be nice. Need something. Let's just do a bit of what we know. I'm actually thinking Leave your mouth plate alone. Put it back in your mouth. Sorry, everyone.
My eyes went in my mouth plate.
Yep, that's because you suck it up into your mouth and make it too tight. Leave it alone. A piece of white cardstock. Got an idea.
A shaker in the stars.
Oh, look at that.
Says Jack.
Yeah, you could make shakers in the stars. Yep. Yep.
Could do one.
Yep.
No.
Shaker in the moon. But I like that.
You could use printed vellum.
You could.
Dimensional magic on it.
So I've got a piece of white.
Another piece of what?
Yeah, it's a piece of white linen. You'll have to use snow white linen. I'm going to cut the middle out of it. I think it just needs something to make it pop. Oh, don't need the ruler. So I'm going to line up I'm going to cut the middle out of this, right, to make a page frame. So I'm going to line up with my 1 inch mark here. And if you've got a guillotine, it won't work in a guillotine. You need a trimmer that you can just stop 1 inch short of each end.
So you're making a 1 inch frame.
So I'm making a 1 inch frame. So I'm lining it up. I'm making sure it's straight up here. Because not just here, you need a nice straight perpendicular cut. And I'm coming an inch in at each end. Lining it up. Oops. And lining it up. I make sure I always hold what I'm cutting really well, because the force of the blade and the force, you can actually make it go crooked. So, oops, doesn't go there, goes down here.
Joe said she liked the white on 2 sides.
Yeah. So then what I'm going to do is trim this. So then I'm going to trim this piece of timber. And I'm going to leave the page together because I'm lazy. So I'm going to trim the page to 11 1/4 by 11 1/4 inches. It's always inches, peoples. 11 1/4 inches by 11 1/4 inches. Measure that up. Measure it up. By 11 1/4 inches. Make sure it's nice and straight up along here. Then I'm going to get my scrap out of the middle and I'm going to straighten it up. I'm going to use one side and then I'm going to cut 2 bits that are 6.5 inches by 4.5 inches. Now, sometimes when you're making a baby page and you're finding that it's looking a bit flat, it can be that it needs something light, like a bit of white or pale yellow, pale blue, pale pink, just something really truly light just to give it a little tiny bit of pop. Now, those mats are too big. See, they look nice, but they're just a little big. So let's take our mats that we just made, and let's just make them fractional mats. So let's make that an 1/8 of an inch smaller. So it's 6 3/8 by 4 3/8. And I'll show you the difference. So just do one to start with. So this is one. Oh, yeah, don't mind me. I've done the wrong size mat to start with because they were 4 by 6s. Yep.
So you want them 6 1/4 by.
So they need to be 4 1/8, Quentin, by 6 1/8. Those measurements.
6 1/8
by 4 1/8. I'm just going to cut this down. Just want to show you the difference between a 1/4 mat and an 1/8. I was thinking these were 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, but they're not. So this is your tiny little. So when you do 6 1/8 by 4 1/8, and then this is 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So you can see that this looks good, right? Here. But this has got really, it draws the eye in because it's got the tiny bit of white. And then the purple's still the feature, but the white's like the backup dancer. Does that make sense? So sorry I cut the wrong measurement to start with. So what am I doing? I'm doing
6 1/8 by 4 1/8.
6 1/8 by 4 1/8. That's better. I was supersized originally because I'm a doofus and I cut the wrong thing. Okay, let's stick them together. Naomi John's graduation is back on. So we're thinking we might go away for the weekend for that. It's actually the weekend before my birthday. So we might go down and then we might do, I don't know how we're going to broach it with Mum, but then she's not going to be really worried, I don't think. We might do dawn service in Brisbane, in the city. We haven't been to a massive, big Brisbane city dawn service for a really, really long time. Well, since we left Brisbane. So, yeah. So we might do that. And then come home in the afternoon. My birthday is Anzac Day. Who else is? Trish is the same day, isn't it? Trish is Anzac Day. It's Trish the day before. Oh, Trish is. I think it's Trish that's here. Trish, you're Anzac Day, aren't you? Was Trish the day before? I don't know. I'm going to put some foam on these.
Naomi said she can't wait.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to give Milton and I another chance to graduate. Milton and I have already had 4 graduations cancelled.
Trish is on the 26th. She's
26th, she's the day after me. That's right. Someone in the group's the same day as me. Bloody hell. Okay, so these little stars that are playing, I think we need two. I'll put foam on my moon. And let's stick these two together. To all of that, sticking it together. And see, don't look at the back. Don't stretch your tape when you put it on the back around the outside, because what you want to do is just have it nice and relaxed. Otherwise, you can distort how it sits on the page by stretching it. So stick it down and then tear it. Right, so let's turn back a tiny bit on each.
Joanne's story is on Wednesday.
Oh, that's what it is.
Wow.
We're twinsies, hey Joanne. Someone else's as well. There's a few of us. There's actually a few of us in the group, Joanne, that are the same day. Our state member here, his wife is the same day. We were actually born on the same day in the same hospital. His wife and I. Back in the day, here in Gladdy. Oh, yeah.
Must be cold in the end of July.
Is your birthday Easter this year? No, for a change. Quentin's birthday is usually sometime Easter weekend, more often than not.
I should be making room for all that chocolate. Should be going on diet. Did I tell you I burnt my belly on the bread maker?
But you don't want to know that. None of us needed to know that. That's on a need-to-know basis, and we really didn't need to know that.
Lucky it's nearly bread.
Have you all met my husband? Better known as Doofus Redshaw. Oh my gosh. My mother made me marry him, people. Just don't forget that.
Kind of knocked the bread tin over when I was tipping it out.
Okay, let's move this aside. And I think we're going to get out.
I think my choc chip buns were a hit. They didn't last
They
24
didn't
hours.
last. Oh, no, they didn't actually last 24 hours, did they?
No.
Right, yeah.
They went close.
Things have got colour everywhere in them. I'm going to paint them on here. I'm going to paint my little stars. I'm going to be hard pressed to find a colour. To get water, I got him to get me water the other night. My colours have been.
Who used your colours this week? Not Les.
Let's use my paints this week.
I tell you what, don't give him black. He likes black.
I know. I'm going to have to take a tube of black paint in for him this week. He likes black. There's a bit of black in each colour. I'm going to use this lemon colour.
Once again, after 26 years, I don't think you can use that reason.
What's that?
Says Naomi.
It's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, let's use this colour down here instead.
Sorry, Leslie, I missed your comments on this one.
I'm going to use this orange yellow, sunflower yellow.
Leslie had a comment up, but it hasn't got YouTube, Leslie. No.
Was yakking to Colleen today from the Bundaberg store, Bundaberg Scrapbook and Store. So if you're in Bundy, you got to visit Colleen.
Leslie's
She's
asked,
got
could you put the moon on a fractional tilt?
Oh, actually, that might fit better, Leslie. I'm finding that it's a little bit, yeah, a bit static.
Thank you, Trish. I won't tell more.
What's that?
Trish said you could have done much worse.
Oh, I could have done a hell of a lot worse. What colour is that meant to be?
That's meant to be apricot.
No, that's meant to be yellow.
Oh, okay. It's been laserfied.
It's been laserfied. Here we go. Here's corally colour. Here's a corally colour. Here's a corally colour here. I just want to put some, oh, not that much. Just want to put a tiny touch of the coral on my stars in a couple of spots. So if you've got nothing to do tomorrow morning, and I'm sure you've all got something special to do tomorrow morning, which is watch Naomi John's class. What are we doing tomorrow, Naomi John?
Yes,
in
great
next
for me
media
not promote
class?
it.
Yep. What are you doing, Naomi John? So Daddy knows what to tell everyone.
What pictures to put up?
9:30 in the morning, Queensland time, because we are in Queensland. We do run on Queensland time. Sincerest apologies. If you would like to see us doing daylight savings, you need to talk to our premier about that.
Well, I did have a lady from overseas because I had to translate a message
Yes.
asking what QLD time was.
Yep. Queensland.
Yeah, and I put that's the same as Eastern Standard Time.
No, it's not, because they're all the rest of Eastern Standard Time's on daylight
No,
savings.
that's daylight saving time.
Eastern Standard daylight saving time. Let's put this up here dry. Away from Missy, because I'm sure Missy would get into my paints and lick them.
Oh, there you go. Dee's not working tomorrow.
Oh, lucky you, Dee. Oh, when you're talking to Dawn, tell her old house, her and Billy's old house is up for sale. The one that's just up the road from us.
Yeah, the one where they cut the palm trees down.
Yeah. Yeah, the house is for sale. It's a lovely house. They raised that.
They did raise
Beautiful home.
Raised it from being like 3 foot off the ground at double story.
Oh, beautiful home that is.
I do think this page is starting to come together pretty good.
Thank you. So I'm
Dee
thinking.
said she's going to tell her on Monday.
Oh, thank you, Dee.
I can take a happy snap as we drive past if you want to.
Yeah, we can send a picture to you if you want.
I'll just get Noah to hold the wheel as we
No, what does Leslie say no about? No. What did I do wrong? Oh, Desley doesn't like daylight savings.
I hate daylight savings, says Karen.
Do you know when I like daylight savings? When I'm in another state and I get more time after a craft show in the afternoon and I can walk to the grocery store, I can walk somewhere and get dinner. Like, I really like that when we do craft shows, we finish at 4. I still got quite a bit of daylight to pack up from the day, and then we go back, do our groceries. Then we can go for a walk in the afternoon.
It would be so much easier to clean the pool in the afternoons if we had daylight savings.
You could clean the pool in the mornings, you know that, don't you?
Do you know how unmotivated I am in the mornings?
I've got to put this on also.
I am lucky to get a Facebook post out and get all my stats done and read the emails by the time I get you up an hour and a half after I get out of bed. I do wonder
Do you
what I
know
do some
why I sleep for an extra hour and a half more than he does? Because he doesn't like other human beings being around him in the morning. It's his time.
Deborah says she don't know any different. Yeah.
We've only had it 1 year here. You weren't here.
No, I was down south enjoying daylight savings.
You were in Victoria, I think.
Don't worry, I had a dad that was a farmer. I heard all about it.
Actually, I don't know. No, you were at Blimber.
Was that one?
Oh, no, it was the summer before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. You weren't here. You were moving from Albuadonga
I
to
know in the
Boomba.
mornings it used to be odd because we used to have to get up for a valley and you'd walk down, and one week it'd be daylight when you're walking down, and then a week later all of a sudden it's night time again when you're walking down.
Have you all met my whingy husband?
We used to have to go down for a roll call every morning for 2 years.
Yeah, because you were a bad boy.
That was everyone.
You were all bad boys. My husband joined the army at 15. Quentin joined the army at 15, so
And
you
they
can
wondered why we
imagine.
all used to carry our doonas down rugged up because it was bloody freezing.
Well, oh my God. Reuter would have burnt our doonas if we'd done that.
You weren't there for 2 years.
Yeah. He definitely would have burnt our doonas.
There's nothing like Ugg boots and a doona. Keep you warm.
I wonder why he's got bad behaviours. Why our boys are so well behaved. Like our kids, no matter how bad they are always going to be. Nothing our kids can do will ever be as bad as what he was.
There you
as a
go. Cheryl was
teenager.
enjoying a cuppa and pizza at 5:30 in the morning.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think Quentin has a coffee and then he tries to tell me he hasn't had a coffee for the day.
Sometimes I have.
Sometimes he has a coffee.
You can get stuck in the Facebook wormhole.
The Facebook vortex.
Yes. Can drag you. This is a big magnet on it.
Okay, so I've only gone across to the middle of the E there with the phone. So I sort of want to put this here. And I know this is a pretty ordinary sort of page.
Yes, Naomi, I know you get up and go for a swim at 5 a.m. and my pool's a lot closer than yours, but I'm not quite that motivated.
Yeah, but isn't the pool she goes to heated?
50-metre heated pool, yeah.
Yes,
25.
50-metre heated lap pool. You know, like, hello, Naomi John. Our pool's a little different to yours. We also have kind of judgy neighbours.
It's not like I've got to be skinny dipping or anything.
That's facing. I don't like it when the stars face the same way as each other. Yeah, I'm that person. I'm that obsessive.
I just want to make sure I've got it all. I got a piece of white card that's snow, one pattern paper 4. Oop, marked that already. I'll come back to you.
Yeah, you're going to come back to me?
Yeah.
You didn't have a pattern paper 3, did you?
I've got a pattern paper 3, but I've got it written as pattern paper 4 twice.
Let's heat these.
One pattern paper 4, one pattern paper 3, half a pattern paper 2, Roman title, and a stars and moons.
Retreat's mostly done, ready to send out, except I've just got the printing to do, the final printing, and then it's all been packed up because we've just got stuff packed up in the shop and moved, and
The back of the shop is now, it's
A lot of
still only
stuff's-
half, but still in the back of the shop. Another
Yeah.
half still in the front of the shop.
and we've got to go through and cull out the carpet squares because
Well, the damp ones were still sitting in the back of the shop all day today because it rained here all day today.
Yeah.
It drizzled all day.
we've got to get through and sort what's too damp to keep and what's been getting wet without our knowledge and now mouldy.
So Cheryl goes for a swim out 3 times a week too. 6 a.m. in the morning.
What do we think? In your pool at your place, Cheryl?
No, I think Cheryl goes into town.
Oh. I didn't think she'd be sleeping, swimming in the dam.
Ding, catching some eels. There you go. Dee's hubby doesn't get up to 7:30.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Your stepdad doesn't get up till 7:30 if he's not working. But he stays up till awfully late.
He does stuff.
He is a night owl.
Not uncommon for him to be up at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Well, he was telling me what was on at the news, the live news at 1:30 this morning.
Yes.
When I was watching the news at 1:30 this morning, I'm like, oh my gosh, you didn't work today, did you? So I've got a space here for journaling, and how I would do my journaling on this is I will get like, oh, look at this strip I cut off. I would do like some almost centimetre strips.
In the wood panels. You're pretty tricky, aren't you?
But I'd sort of put them. Like that. Let's put a little tiny bit of tape on so you know.
So what do you call them? 1 centimetre by.
They're not quite as. Oh, are they a centimetre? The only thing I do in centimetres is my journaling strips, and I like a centimetre wide. They are a centimetre wide. I like a centimetre wide journaling strips. I'm just going to say that.
What are they? 1 by 5? So a bit longer.
Oh, I don't know. I just hacked them up. Let me tell you. So they are 3 inches, 3 inches, and 2 3/4 inches.
1 centimetre by 3 inches.
Journaling goes here. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. And then we're going to go across
In
it. So
Mergen,
this is so...
Bob was complaining about the cost of the petrol to run into Mergen. Told him it was cheaper than him paying $30,000 for a lap pool. Yep.
It is. Especially when he's got to clean the damn lap pool and it gets leaves in it. And when there's a fire, it gets ashes in it. And when it rains...
throws his guinea pig in it.
There drowns his guinea pig in it, or the next door neighbours use it when you're away.
Trish doesn't get out of bed at 8:30. Yep, Trish knew that.
And then what else is there? When it rains too much and it becomes not a saltwater pool, or when you can't get salt because there's just no salt available.
Yeah, salt and glass will be a precious commodity about now. We'll do our pool tomorrow. Yay.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get salt. We haven't been able to get salt much.
Ours has only got salt in it for the taste there. I got the chlorinated turned off because I don't want to.
Yeah. It's been too hot. It's been evaporating too much. So there we go. Oh, I do have lemon.
Tash did a lovely page.
So does anyone want to see the lemon craft again that came in this week? I'll just do a quick show over here. So this is My Sweet Province. So it's very nice. Purple. I think I've got all the pages shown in the online store. I don't need to do an Easter range now. Yes, I was doing one. I'm not doing it now. Because there is spring everywhere. See? Look at that. I don't need to do it anymore.
It's a lovely collection.
It'd be nice for this page. Look at that. Wouldn't that blue be pretty on this page? That'd be really pretty. Wood patterns. I was hoping to show you other stuff, but nothing arrived. We've got some new stuff that no one else has got in Australia yet coming.
It's probably in Gladstone. It just
Yeah, I was a bit worried about stuff sitting around in Gladstone
didn't
at
make
a
it.
depot.
The poor girl delivered the uniquely created the other day. She got drowned.
Yeah, we opened the door, made sure the door was open. Linen Story back in stock from when we did our Linen Story class in week 6. Classes in week 6. It's popular. Ladies, there's no gentleman's 12 by 12 left.
There's one
So
lady's
it's
12 by
ladies.
12 left.
That's the last one. Then in 6 by 6 we've got ladies. All those same patterns.
Purple is my
then-
favourite colour, says me.
We've got in 6 by 6 we've got gentlemen. There's no 12 by 12 gentlemen left. So gentlemen, so browns and blues.
It's okay, Marlene.
Denims,
Thank you
woods.
for joining us.
Um,
I'm just going to put
this is the ladies and gentlemen fussy cut pad. So I should probably go slow with this.
Yeah.
So you got that as the background. So they've got these sort of burlappy denim-y prints. So you get 3 of each of these. And look at that wood. That'd be nice on here. That'd be really nice on here.
Is that a blue?
That one. So it's very masculine and feminine and neutral. So a lot of really nice neutral stuff.
Hang on, Dee. I will do it now. Otherwise,
Back of the bit. We could only get Baby Boom in 6 by 6. So if you haven't seen Baby Boom is gorgeous. Boy and girl, pink and, or, you know, just baby and baby. Pink and blue and a little bit of green. We got that Fussy Cut book for elegance. So the Fussy Cut books have 24 sheets. You get 3 each of 8 different designs plus a print on the back of the front cover, which is white bricks. So 24 6 by 12 sheets for $12.50, and yeah, there's a lot of fussy cutting, but a lot of awesomeness. There's a pattern on the back of each page too. This is the Linen Story 6 by 6. The Linen Story one from week 6. So there's a couple of this kit left from week 6, and you get a quarter of a 6 by 6 pad and a third of a fussy cut book. So you get all 8 sheets. I'm going to be creating with that till Armageddon. Sentimental. There is a video on a YouTube channel using Sentimental. I'm doing some cards. I did cards with it. Flowers 1. Now Naomi John has this one. Kirsty gifted it to her, and she has used it quite a bit in her classes. So the fussy cut flowers and butterflies she uses a lot, unless they're the vellum butterflies, from that book. It's a bit of the gluey stuff off the top of the thing there. And Tomorrow, which is really good for like country weddings, just really natural. Lots of pretty butterflies and things. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? So yeah, I promised I would bring it home. I always forget, but I did it. See?
we are doing a kit for tonight's class too. Sorry, I haven't mentioned that yet. I'm just doing this. And then I'll
So you've got half a piece of paper 2, got a piece of paper 3, piece of paper 4. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's putting screws up at the water. Sorry, you're on my head off. He's doing something. Yay, I only have 2 pages left. There you go.
Yeah. All right.
Well, then you have to do shopping yourself, Naomi John.
Yes.
I'm not doing your shopping for you this time.
Okay, so let me go. It's called Dreamland Baby Scrapbook Layout. Friday night, scrap along, 11th of March, 2022. Alright, so you've got white cardstock by 1, ULT.
Yep.
Pattern paper 4 by 1. Pattern paper 3 by 1. Half a piece of pattern paper 2. A moon and stars cut out and a Dreamland title cut.
Yep.
Is that all we have?
Yes.
Excellent. And our kit comes to.
I've got plenty of stuff left over too.
Yeah. Why isn't it telling me on this page? It says $9.61. Let me have a look at that and fix it. The kit will be live in a couple of secs, peeps. Had a better price.
Did you do it on the calculator as
Yeah.
well? Because that doesn't calculate properly. That charges the wrong amount.
Should actually be $9.75. Sorry. Like that. I'll hit save there, and I'll make it live straight away.
Yeah, so it's $9.75.
Yeah.
There you go. So $9.75 for the kit for this. And I take it he's going to make a blue one, so he might actually go to work tomorrow and make a separate kit for that.
Yep, Joanne, I'll be in contact with you, and I've got your 6x12 ladies and gentlemen one as well, so I'll contact you about that as well.
Yeah, yeah. So what he'll do is he'll make a separate kit for the one with the blue. So it'll be the yellow glitter, but it'll be a blue here instead in the Dreamin' and on the photo mat. And probably something like a blue on the background. Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, it's going to make it a blue sort of shape.
A blue. It'll probably be like blue, teal, and yellow.
So when we get that one sorted,
So he will try and make that tomorrow and try and put a picture so you can see what's in the blue one, but it'll be have a picture of this as well. So yeah, $9.75, and there you go. There you go. Leslie would love a blue kit too, because her great grandbaby is here in Gladstone. I bet you he's growing, Leslie. He's nearly 1. That's psychotic.
Is that? No.
He's going to be 1 in the next couple of months.
No way, Jose.
Yeah, because wasn't he born in the middle of last year? Get a couple of the blue for sure, says Dee. There you go. Awesome. We'll make a blue kit.
All right, there's the kit for the pink one. It's there, and I'll work out the blue one tomorrow, and I'll do a Facebook post when we get it up.
Yeah, we'll do that when we get to work in the morning, because
Yeah.
there's not going to be any water at work on
And
the inside of the building.
And our mobile thingy duty wacky we bought.
And our mobile Wi-Fi thing we bought, to get us through, because the NBN tech won't arrive until Wednesday at the earliest. Our Wi-Fi thing we bought is going to work, and the printer's not going to chuck the biggest hissy fit on the planet, and we'll all be good. Like
Oh,
2
like-
blue ones, says Liz.
Right.
Right, there you
Oh,
go.
right, North,
So
yeah.
it's making a blue one. Maybe I need to scrapbook a blue one tomorrow. We'll make a kit and we'll show what the blue one looks like.
Roger.
I want to make sure the blue and teal work together really well, but Quentin, look at me. We're going to make sure it works. I'm not going to make a dodgy kit, are we, Quentin?
Quentin, have a nice dodgy kit.
Right. I'm worried. Are you all worried? I'm concerned. Oh yeah, positive thoughts, Dee. And that's what I was like today. And I was there and I was chatting away to the girl from Telstra who's in Townsville, and we were talking because she was in Cyclone Yasi in Innisfail, and for 2 or 3 weeks they showered under a bucket in their backyard. We were chatting about it and how slow their recovery was. But she lives in Townsville now. And I'm looking at the wall going, I took something off my whiteboard because I've been cleaning up because my desk got covered in stuff yesterday, and I've gradually been I chucked out so much stuff off my desk that got wrecked from all the dirt and muck that came out of the roof.
The whirly
from
birds must have
birds.
been spinning 10 to the dozen. They must have been.
And I said, oh, I think there's water running down the wall. And she goes, what? I'm like, that's water running down the wall. So, yeah. So, went and got Quentin, and yep, there was water running down the wall. But it's okay. It's going to be fine tomorrow. It's going to be fine. And there's going to be no water inside the shop. If there is, there's no carpet for it to wreck.
No. Fast running out of that.
Yeah, it's only the back of the shop that's getting wet, so it's okay. It's not in the store. We've lost no stock. We've lost no machines. Today we lost 2 pieces of furniture, 2 cube units, and it was only 5 wheelie bins of stuff. So 5 wheelie bins, as far as being flooded goes, that's small fry.
I lost 500 freebie envelopes. I'm just gonna.
We lost over 500 of the coloured envelopes for freebies.
They were a legacy from the news agents that was there before us.
We didn't pay for them. Well, we did pay for them. We paid a lot of money for the building. It's a psychotic amount of money we paid for that building. So if we got a couple of bundles of a couple of hundred free envelopes, but it was.
They're bruising now, the brown baby.
Oh, 8 months now.
Wow.
They moved to Brizzy. Oh, that's why I haven't seen them there. There you go. That's a message from a customer that we gave a gift to. She's been one of our customers. Got lovely lady got gifted a virtual retreat by another customer, and she thought it was a scam message, and now she's realised. Yeah. They're just freebie envelopes. We'll have to get some from somewhere else now. But it's okay. We lost some stuff, but in the whole scheme of things, we lost nothing compared to what other people have. And some people are never going to be able to live in their homes again. And it's okay. We'll get there. We're Redshaws. We're survivors. One beautiful page. Back to normal. Yes, Marge, back to normal. That's what we're going to have, back to normal. So thank you very much. Stay safe, look after yourselves and your families. Remember, if it's flooded, forget it. Don't drive through flood waters. If you're any of our overseas customers in Europe, please take care and look after yourselves and your families. Our hearts and prayers are with you all. And if you're in a natural disaster area in Australia right now, please just take care, look after yourselves. We really are thinking of you all and hope you're all safe and well. So see you all tomorrow morning at 9:30 for Naomi John's Mixed Media class in the Creative Family Group. See you then. Bye. Thank you.